December 5th, 1945. The world was finally at peace. World War II had ended months prior, and for the men at Naval Air Station Fort Lauderdale, Florida, it was supposed to be a milk run, a routine navigation exercise. 5 TBM Avenger torpedo bombers, collectively known as Flight 19, sat on the tarmac. 14 airmen, led by the experienced Lieutenant Charles Taylor, prepared for a 3-hour patrol over the Atlantic. The weather, near perfect. The planes, fully fueled and meticulously inspected. At 2:10 p.m. they took off. They were expected back by sunset. Instead, they flew straight into a legend that would swallow them whole and give birth to the greatest maritime mystery of the 20th century, the Bermuda Triangle. The mission was a standard triangular route. Fly east for 123 miles, north for 73 miles, and then back southwest to base. But 90 minutes in, something went wrong. Something impossible. Around 3:40 p.m., a flight instructor on the ground overheard a radio transmission between the pilots. It wasn't a distress call, it was a conversation of total confusion. "I don't know where we are. We must have got lost after that last turn." Lieutenant Taylor, sounding strained, another pilot asked Taylor for his compass reading. Taylor's response sent chills through the control tower. "Both my compasses are out. I am trying to find Fort Lauderdale. I am over land, but it's broken. I am sure I'm in the Keys, but I don't know how far down," replied Lieutenant Taylor. Here was the problem. Taylor thought he was over the Florida Keys. In reality, he was likely over the Bahamas. By trying to fix his location by flying north, he was actually flying further and further out into the vast, empty Atlantic. As the sun began to set, the weather turned. The perfect day vanished into a wall of rain and gale-force winds. On the ground, the Navy was frantic. They could hear Flight 19, but the signal was fading. Everything looks strange, even the ocean. It doesn't look like it should. Pilot reported, "This is where the legend of the Bermuda Triangle finds its roots." Some claim the pilot saw white water, or that the sea turned a luminescent green. Scientifically, we know the pilots were suffering from spatial disorientation. In the dark, with broken compasses and a storm brewing, they couldn't tell the sky from the sea. At 6:20 p.m., Taylor's final command was intercepted. "Lieutenant Taylor, all planes close up tight. We'll have to ditch unless landfall. When the first plane drops below 10 gallons, we all go down together." After that, silence. The Navy didn't just wait. They launched a massive search and rescue operation. 2 PBM Mariner flying boats were dispatched to the last known coordinates of Flight 19. 20 minutes later, one of the rescue planes, carrying 13 men, simply blinked off the radar. It didn't crash on radio. It didn't send a flare. It just ceased to exist. In one single afternoon, 6 planes and 27 men had vanished. The Navy launched one of the largest searches in history, covering 250,000 square miles. They found nothing. No oil slicks, no life vests, no debris. So, what happened? Theory 1. The magnetic anomaly. Proponents of the Bermuda Triangle theory suggest that magnetic interference in this region spins compasses wildly. While agonic lines, where true north and magnetic north align, do pass through the area, the Navy officially blamed navigation errors and equipment failure. Theory 2. Methane hydrates. Some scientists suggest that massive pockets of methane gas trapped under the seafloor can erupt. If a plane flies through a methane cloud, its engines could stall. If a ship is over a bubble, it loses buoyancy and sinks instantly. Theory 3. The human element. The Navy's official report initially blamed Lieutenant Taylor for becoming confused. His family fought this, and the Navy later changed the cause to reasons unknown. Taylor was a veteran, but he was new to the Fort Lauderdale area. A simple mistake of geography may have been the catalyst for tragedy. Decades later, the wrecks of 5 Avengers were found off the coast of Florida. But they weren't Flight 19. They had different serial numbers. The lost squadron remains out there, somewhere, resting on the floor of the Atlantic. Flight 19 isn't just a ghost story. It's a reminder of the sheer scale of our oceans and how quickly nature can reclaim the most advanced technology of man. The Triangle may not be a portal to another world, but on a stormy night in 1945, it was certainly a doorway to the unknown. I'm Shadow Folktales, and thanks for watching.